Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Let's Play. Today we're taking a look at Heroquest
Broadsword.
The First Light as we go on an adventure. Man, I'm excited for this one. It took me a while to figure out how to do this, but this is the new starter set for Heroquest that I think this is such a good idea. It's completely compatible with the big box they've done, which is a replica of the 1980s Heroquest, but it is small. It's in a 12 by 12 box of packaging. It replaces a bunch of the monsters and terrain with cardboard assets to keep the price down. So it's super cheap and it gives you the full Heroquest experience. It's got another 12 missions, all the original heroes in plastic, a dragon,
I think
everything else you need to play.
Two huge things about it for me. Like coming to gaming typically from role playing, the fact that if you already bought into HeroQuest, this is effectively just another quest pack.
Yep.
Like you can just tack it on and that's awesome. And you get that second map layout, which is cool.
Yep, double-sided.
And then the other thing, which, you know, my fear is at some point you're going to follow me around with a camera and not tell me while we're talking in the back. Because my thing that I rant constantly about, right, is how hard it is for people to get into a new game.
Yeah.
And the fact that this box largely fixes that for HeroQuest, right? Like here's a reasonable entry point that if you don't know you're sure, we're not asking you to completely dump out your wallet to buy a new game.
Exactly. And it's fully compatible with all the expansions. So if you want to play through any of the new expansions, some which are very modern and very cool, or the original expansions, which conveniently enough, two of them, the Lich Lord and the Keller's Keep, basically turn all of your cardboard monster assets into like the plastic ones. You've got 12 new missions. You've got this like really easy on-ramp, like you said, into creating a collection for HeroQuest that uses everything that you have now, and we can just add to it. So the plan for this is we're going to play through all the First Light missions. And like I said, I think it's 12.
It's 10 or 12.
10 or 12. But we're going to rotate the heroes because there's all these additional like 10 missions. There's the original 4 heroes. You get the Barbarian, the Elf, the Dwarf, and the Wizard in the box set. We have all the expansion heroes as well, and you've got 2 of the expansions, which is Mage of the Mirrors,
the Dread Moon, Mage of the Mirror. So one of them has just the male version of the elf from the original core game, and then the other one has the Knight of Knightliness.
It's like the Elf Knight. It's like the Noble Knight Elf guy, right? Because there's basically these new characters they introduced through the quest packs. And so I'm going to basically keep 2 of the original heroes through every mission and we'll rotate through them. And then when guests come in, they'll bring in, so you'll come in, other people come in, they'll paint the various other heroes and we'll play through all the missions as we go through. And we're also not going to play as Zargon. We're going to use the app because that's the other feature of this.
Robo Zargon.
Solo. Yeah, it's got solo play.
Feels like a Power Rangers villain.
Robo Zargon. Well, Zargon was the floating head.
Oh, he was the floating head. Yeah,
he's the floating head. He's actually in it. So like, it was good guy Zargon. I assume that having to deal with those teenagers made him evil. Just broke him. Yeah, just broke him and sent him on a mission to try and destroy everybody in some like post-apocalyptic fantasy
color-coded shenanigans.
Yeah, it's terrible. Yeah, the dude used swords of flute. Yeah, it's terrible. And the putties were the worst bad guys. Anyway, short story. This isn't Putty Cast. We're not doing Power Rangers.
What are we talking about?
We're playing HeroQuest.
Sweet. Okay.
We have to divide up and decide who our heroes are going to be. So we're just going to shuffle the deck of cards for the heroes.
Yep.
And then we'll read out who our characters are, and then we're going to read the prologue for the first mission inside of First Light. So you're going to get this one. I'm going to get this one. You're going to get this one. I'm going to get this one. First one, you are the elf, a wielder of blade and magic alike. You must employ both to triumph against evil. You've mastered the spells within one element. And then you are the barbarian, a powerful warrior who boldly charges into the fray. Be cautious. Your great physical strength is no defense against magic. And then who'd you get?
Speaking of magic, you are the wizard, a learned and clever spellcaster. Your face evil with arcane prowess. How is that not alive? How is that evil? But anyway, and have mastered the spells within 3 elements. Because you cannot wear most armor or use large weapons, you are vulnerable to physical combat.
Ooh.
And then you are the dwarf, hardy and skilled. You have the ability to disarm traps without the use of a toolkit. To do so, roll a combat die. If you roll a black shield, you fail. On any other result, you succeed. So I got the soft, skinny guy and the real short guy.
That sounds like it. Yep.
This is casting against type.
It is. You're doing the Legolas and Gimli thing. So I have to read now a message from Mentor. Hello, my friends. I believe your training is complete. You are not yet true heroes, untested by battle as you are, but I sense in you great potential. Let me tell you of the foe you face, Zargon. Many centuries ago, Zargon was my apprentice. The young sorcerer worked hard and learned quickly. but impatience devoured him. He thirsted always for more power, more knowledge. I warned him of the dangers and urged patience, for I knew that in time my apprentice would become a great sorcerer. But Zargon could not wait. He broke into my study each night to read the forbidden tomes and texts gathered there, and the secrets held within them were great indeed. Upon learning them, Zargon fled. When I caught up to him, I found him irrevocably changed. He had pledged himself to the malevolent powers of dread. Not chaos. Dread, the other chaos.
The legally distinct powers of chaos.
The fool. He saw only fast, intoxicating power and thought nothing of the terrible price that must be paid for it. I tried to reason with him, but to no avail. For many days we battled, but Zargon has allies stronger than even I, and I could not defeat them. As we both weakened, he fled and sought refuge in the northern dread wastes. So for those of you who don't know why we're laughing, this game used to be a collaboration with Games Workshop, and where it's like they control F the word chaos for the word dread.
Yeah.
In all the text, it's really funny. I believe he remains there, licking his wounds, conjuring ancient powers with which to overthrow the realm, cursing always me and the heroes that I sent to stop his deluge of poison. That is what you're up against, heroes. Remember, and keep well with your caution. I come to you today, however, with news of the witch queen Cassandria. She's moved a number of her army into the plains of death and the ruins of Kalos. Lore tome shows me that they search for someone, one of their own who seems to have defected. This rogue operative possesses terrible and ancient artifacts, though I cannot glean more than that. Prince Magnus has ordered Sir Ragnar, leader of the Knights of the Realm, to skate the plains of death and determine the whereabouts of Cassandria's forces. Ragnar has valuable insight into the nature of our enemy. He's recently rescued and imprisoned by one of Cassandria's orc warlords, the reprehensible Ulag. We need you, brave ones, to become the heroes of the realm. It is for this very purpose I've trained you. I know that you are up to the task. So let's go to the war room so that you might introduce you to Sir Ragnar. So this is a prequel to the 14.
It's very prequel-y,
missions, right? So like,
because Sir Ragnar is a good guy,
and he's the guy that you rescue in the first one. Well, he starts a good guy, but eventually Sir Ragnar goes off the rails. So this whole thing is going to be taking us on an adventure that parallels and is a prequel to the original missions inside the Heroquest.
Could you describe that as a quest where you become a hero?
It could be a quest to become a hero, yes. But we have to fight the forces of dread wherever they.
I needed my Jericho cane sunglasses to snap off.
So we'll show you the table. We'll show you the heroes. They all line up. We'll get the app going and we'll get this underway. All right, we're into that sweet, sweet part of the day where we get to set up new characters and have an adventure. So you can see here, we got our Heroquest board all laid out. We got a bunch of different angles here so you guys can see it in different areas. And we are going to be preparing our characters. So to do the elf, I believe you get to first pick from these decks of cards. I get the second deck and then you get the last two. Or maybe you pick two, then I pick one, then you pick two. I can't remember the way. I'm going to grab the rulebook and actually find out. Because the Heroquest people will yell at us if we don't do it this properly. Okay. Wait, we are Heroquest people. Oh no, we must be different. So meet the heroes. The wizard starts with a small dagger. They have great knowledge in the master because the master spellcaster. They're hindered. Start playing. Who goes first? Your turn. Line of sight. What about furniture? We know all that stuff. 6 hero actions. We know all the hero actions. I just want to see what order we do the spells in. Find me spells. We know our equipment cards. We know that. Lay the grim board out. I found it. Separate the game pieces, equipment cards. Here we go. The wizard chooses one of the spells. The elf chooses one of the spells. The two, it is exactly what I thought the first time. Yeah. So you pick one. We have fire, earth, water, and air. And then I get to pick one. And then you get the rest.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to do fire.
Obviously, yes. I'm going to go with water. I feel like I'm a water elf.
And then I get one more. I get both of them.
You get both of them. Just get the rest. Yeah.
Okay. Great.
Yeah. You get all. And these are all, remember, once per game abilities. Yep. So I'm going to have Veil of Mist, Water of Healing, and Sleep. And the reason I wanted water is I wanted that Water of Healing so I can fix the Barbarian because obviously he's going to get huge chunks torn out of him at some point, being that he's a big dumb chungus. So we're off now to figuring out our names. I got to have a Barbarian name. I feel like Ulanar the Swole is going to be my Barbarian's name. And then Cassadia Calliope. is going to be my elf. We get our equipment cards, which are pretty simple to set on our card. What we get, it's in the back of our character cards. Yep. I start with a short sword and a broadsword. I love that you get the broadsword right away now.
I know.
Give me that broadsword.
Normally that costs extra.
If anyone doesn't know what the reference for broadsword is, it's the greatest commercial ever made.
Broadsword.
Broadsword. That poor kid. He's gone down in history as the kid that says broadsword. So, and then what do you have?
I need a dagger for my wizard and a hand axe for my dwarf.
A hand axe. Okay, there's battle axes here, bracers, crossbows. There's a hand axe for you. And then a helmet for me. No, not a helmet for me. And then so you said dagger.
Dagger, yeah.
Dagger, 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 dagger. Dagger. There we go.
Awesome. Thank you.
So all of our equipment's now handed out. That means broadsword for me, short sword for me, for the elf. And then we have a dagger and a hand axe. That's cool that they're different, because I don't think you got a hand axe. No, I think you got a short sword to start off with for the dwarf before.
I think so, yeah.
Which is quite different. Okay. So body points, I have 2 attack dice for my elf, 3 attack dice for my barbarian, 2 defense dice, 8 body points, and 2 mind points. So I like to just make a line where like my body points are. So I'm gonna just put a line where my body points. And the elf, 2, 2, 6, and 4. So 2, 2, 6, and 4. So 6 body points. And then we've got no potions or any other sundries at this point. And that means it's time to fire up our app and see where we're going. We have to do a new quest. So a new party, we have to add a new party. We have the barbarian, the dwarf, the elf, and the wizard. And we'll call this party
Team Ewok Village 2000.
How about this? Gen X sucks. Because we're both there. And then we get to pick the game we're playing. We're going to play First Light. So First Light, we did Mentor's Greeting. Hello, my friends. I believe your training is complete. You are not yet true here. Oh, it's the thing we just read.
That's the thing you just read. Yeah.
Literally the thing we just read. Okay. And then our first quest is the border fort of Ingulden. The Witch Queen Cassandria moves her army, much to the concern of Prince Magnus. He has tasked Sir Ragnar, the leader of the Knights of the Realm, with determining her whereabouts. These scouts have not returned from the border fort of Ingulden. Journey to the fort and discover what's become of them, and then report back your findings. So, to start off the quest, we have 2 corner pieces right here, and the stairwell. As we approach the fort, basically, we have to now place our pieces down. Place the revealed pieces on your game's table, and then we have to put them in this order. So it says Barbarian, Elf, and then you put down yours. Place the revealed pieces on the game board. And the ruined fort, the border fort of Ingulden, stands in the ruin before you on a craggy hill. So Ragnar has tasked you with finding out what happened to the scouts who went missing. And before sending you on the journey, your knight hastily gifted your groups 2 potions of healing. Okay, so we get 2 potions of healing. Nice. And we get to give those out to people. So let's give, I'm going to say, this guy a potion of healing. Oh, they must be from a different thing then. Oh no, potions of healing, we write them down. Sorry, they're core. We don't get cards for those. They're actually in the rule book as like a core ability or a core item from First Light. So when you open up the First Light rule book, you can see there's 4 different potions as the alchemy reference at the top here. Drink this potion to roll red dice and restore the number of body points, not exceeding your body points total. So we have a potion of healing each. I'm going to give mine to the barbarian because obviously he needs...
I'm going to give mine to the dwarf because he's going to be opening traps.
That's right. He sure is.
One way or the other.
With his face, typically.
Yep.
And next, you have 2 potions of healing when consumed. Roll. Oh, they actually told me to do. Add these to one character and divide them between the 2 heroes. And then now we get started our turn. So during our turn, we can make either a move and an action in either order. So we can start by doing an action or do a move. We can do it in any order we want. I got to get out of the way. So as usual, the barbarian is going to lead because that's what he do. And we get to roll our dice. So I can move 5 squares.
Lead better.
I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what I do on the app is I actually move the character to the next spot. And then one more, and then we get to see things. Okay, so he moves to here. And then we get to, we get to see some stuff. There are doors. So we have a door here and a door here. And we need to grab closed doors. So there's going to be a closed door here. It looks like 1, 2, 3. Oh no, the board's upside down. Crap, we did it already. We're on this side. We're fine. So I am 5 squares here. We did that. No, we did the thing. We did the thing last time we did this. Literally, we had the board upside down. It's hard to tell on the initial map, but this needed to be on this side. And so that means there's going to be a door here and a door here. Oops. And then there's a goblin. I've lost all plot now. There's a goblin who's going to be to my left, which means he's right here. A little player goblin. Okay. And another goblin on this side. Crap.
It's an infestation.
It's an infestation of goblins. So with the goblins having arrived, terror ensues. And I have one more spot to go. Okay, and now I've moved. So now it's over to you. You get to move one of your heroes.
Perfect. I will. Oh, I can't move diagonally, so I guess I'll be doing the wizard.
Okay.
So this is Nograz the wizard. And
awesome.
He is not any better than the barbarian. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And you can see diagonally. You just can't, and you used to be able to fight diagonally too with your staff, but now you've got a different thing.
All right, I am going to cast Rock Skin on the barbarian.
Hell yeah.
The spell may be cast on any one hero in your line of sight, including yourself. The target rolls 1 additional defend dice. The spell ends if the target suffers any amount of damage, so I'll flip that over to you.
Okay.
Because that'll be on Bubba the Barbarian there.
Oh no, we screwed this up already. It was like this. It was actually the dwarf. So he rolled 5, so he could be here. So I don't think we get to cast Rock Skin.
That spell, that's for sure.
Nope, it's actually the barbarian.
And yeah, then what I do will be way less exciting. And sorry, you said I can see around corners.
So you can search for traps, you can search for secret doors, you can use special. So those are the actions you can do. You might as well search for traps and see if there's something here.
I didn't think there was usually traps in hallways, but yeah, sure.
All right, search for traps.
Let's do that.
You search the area, don't find any traps. All right, I guess the elf goes.
Oh, I don't have to roll?
Nope, it's just, you just look and you find out, because Zargon would tell us otherwise. I can go 7. So that means the elf's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can actually make an attack this turn. I'm gonna head over here. Time to stab. All right, you've done well, elf. This means that you are now fighting a goblin. So my actions, we see also that there is a end of a doorway, or end of a hallway, right here. So that hallway ends. Okay. Do I want to open the door? No, not yet, because I'm fighting a goblin right now. I'm going to attack. Attack. Determine your weapon's attack. Got it. So I'm going to make an attack against this goblin. So he has 1 defense dice, so I'll get you to roll. I have 2 attack dice. So I'm going to give you 3 of these, and I'll keep 3 of these, and we'll just roll for the monsters.
So I have 1 defense?
Yes, and I have 3 attack dice. Or 2 attack dice. So you get not a monster block, you get a hero block, and I got 1 hit here. So I do 1 point of damage. And it's got 1 mind point. The goblin has been defeated. Remove the goblin from the game. So I stab that goblin in his stupid goblin face, and down he goes. All right. That means it is now time for somebody else to go.
All right, so I'll do some wizarding.
Oh, I can still... Oh, no, that was done. I did an attack. It's wizard o'clock.
All right. Now the wizard will activate.
Okay. 10.
Okay.
You have to go mighty far.
So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'm going to stop.
Okay.
And I don't want to do any of this stuff yet.
That's fair.
Yeah, I'm going to be a patient wizard.
It feels like we don't need to do too much just yet.
No, I mean, I could force some doors open, but that seems like a poor choice.
And there is a goblin coming at this point, so... All right, so let's go and keep this guy moving. Oh my gosh. And then he's done. Stairway block. The ceiling is thunderous crash as the ceiling gives way, blocking your way back. This is gone. No! The stairway's gone. Oh no, actually it's a piece that falls down. A huge wall falls down behind us. And this comes crashing down and collapses.
Does it mention on the app if when it comes crashing down it hurts inside?
I think it does hurt inside, definitely. Remove the stairs only, so the stairs go. And then that's it.
It's just chaos. I mean, it's dread.
Dread, it's so dread. Activates Argon's turn. Yes. The goblin, it comes after us. Update the goblin's miniature's position on the game board. It goes over to here. And then he will stab us. The goblin rolls a skull. Roll your defense dice for my barbarian. I got 2 defense dice. Oh, it's me. He rolls automatically.
Oh, sorry.
The app did it. Yeah, the app did it. I got a block. Yeah, the rolling for the bad guy is actually just done on the app, which is crazy. Yeah. So we didn't have to do that. And now we go back to our actions. So we can do some things. Who wants to go first? I think I'm going to go with the barbarian because he feels like he wants to get some work done and go through a door, attack somebody. So I roll 5. I can action then move. I'm going to start by attacking. So I've got 3 attack dice against that goblin. You want to roll the goblin defense dice?
You roll the defense.
Yeah, you roll the 1 defense dice, just not the attacks. I got triple skull. You got a skull. So I do 3 points of damage. And he explodes.
That's a former goblin.
That was a former goblin. And now I can move. So I'm going to move 1, 2. I hate that this does not want to go like this. It is very hard to make this guy go. There we go. And now I can see more. So there's another one of these down here. There's another little like hallway blocker right there.
Sorry, where are you moving your miniature to?
And then, do I want to open the door? No, I don't move it yet. I'm moving him 1, 2 to here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, I see what you're saying. And then, yes, I'm going to open the door. So this door becomes open. And then place the revealed pieces on the game board. There is a weird skull piece right here. And then there's a table back here. And another doorway. I know there could be anything under that table.
I'm going to attack.
You stab the table. Okay. And then goblin and an orc. Oh no. So the goblin and the orc. And the orc is going to be right in front of the table. And the goblin is on the other side next to this door. So we have all of the possible bad guys for me to go and fight. Okay, so then the body of a slain scout lies motionless in the stone floor. So that's what the skull is. The skull tower represents the fallen scout. And then we have to go and try and look at it probably. So I can now move, I've moved 2, I can go 3, 4 into the room. And I think I've already attacked. So I'm just gonna be here, I guess. Fighting dudes, ready for you to come help me. So it's, who wants to go next?
I think he said the wizard will go.
Okay. And he gets to roll some movement?
Yeah.
8. Lots of room.
So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Would you like to open the door?
No, because that's how monsters end up all over the place.
This is true.
So this time I will actually cast Rock Skin.
Oh no!
Barbarian.
Roll 3 combat dice. For every skull roll, I take a point of body damage. I got hit by a rock trap.
Oh.
When I walked into the room. I didn't update his position. Apparently when that happens, I roll 3 dice, and for every skull, I take a point of damage. Poor character. Oh man, Ulanor got hit. So sorry, yeah, we'll continue your move now. Because I went to move me, and now I gotta move you.
Now I will Rock Skin you. Oh, unless I get also crushed by a rock or something.
I don't think you will, but we'll find out. No, that's me. Oh, I have to jump out of the space now. So I guess I jump to there. Because I can't end in the rock fall. And I'm not going to open that door yet because we're full of dudes. Okay, so now you get to move.
So I've moved.
Yeah, I'm just updating your position on here. Come on, buddy. This is so frustrating. The move action feels like it's just moving the game board around, and I can't actually make you go anywhere. Okay, so you're gonna go there, and it's gonna happen. Come on, there we go. There, got it finally. So you're now moved, and now, sir, what are you gonna cast?
So now I'll cast Rock Skin on the Barbarian.
Okay, so Rock Skin is now gone, so you just flip the card, and that means this spell, this spell can cast on one hero line of sight. I get 1 extra defense dice, and it ends if I take any damage.
Yeah. Okay,
so I got Rock Skin on me for now. I'm just gonna mark that by writing Rock Skin on my card.
All right, and I will put that there.
Okay, so then Elf's gonna go. I think I don't split the party.
Oh, you're making better choices than
so you cast a spell. And you went from Earth and you cast Rock Skin. Done. So then it's my Elf who's going to go, and the Elf is going to roll its movement. I get a 4. Well, I guess it's pretty simple. I'm just going to not get in your way. I'm going to go 1, 2, and just stand here and not be in the way of the dwarf because there's not really else I can do. I'll search for traps. Don't find any traps. Back to you.
All right. So we're going to go with Hornswoggle the dwarf.
Get him, Hornswoggle. Woohoo! 4. I mean, technically you could get to the goblin. No, actually, no, 2, 3.
No, because
not even.
The door.
That's right, because the rock pile's in the way.
But wait, there's more. Because I think, yes, I can throw my hand axe.
Hell yeah, do it.
But I lose it if I throw it. Well,
I mean, it's just a goblin.
Yeah. No, I can throw it.
Yeah, this is gonna happen. Let's just double check that we can't fight diagonally. Because if we can fight diagonally now, if they just add that to the game, that'd be amazing. Who goes first? Attacking monsters, 11. If they've added that to the game,
you can, because I forget.
Attacking diagonally from a safe position. As long as you go through quests, you may purchase new weapons that allow you to attack diagonally. No, you can't.
Because I think it's the spear.
Yep.
Like there's a couple weapons that let you do it. So anyway, I'm going to throw my hand axe at the goblin.
Heck yeah.
In the first room.
Okay.
I'll never regret this, by the way.
No, of course not. No, why would you?
So I got 2 attack dice.
Okay. Skull. He blocks. Takes no damage.
And I have no hand axe anymore.
Hey! It's just gone.
It's just gone.
It's lost and never to be recovered. Fantastic. Okay, so then it's Zargon's turn. The elf moved to here. Oh my god, I hate that this thing doesn't let me move.
Maybe you can throw it at the enemy.
Maybe I can. It is a infuriating move. Oh, I see how it works. So it goes from there. I've got it now. I have to start on the guy, not the space in front of the guy. Okay, where we need to be. It's Zargon's turn. Activate Zargon's turn. All right, Goblin moves over next to the dwarf and then stabs.
Okay, I have 2 defend dice.
He rolls 1 hit, and you got 1 block, and therefore you have managed to block that attack and take no damage.
I'm mighty.
You are pretty mighty. And then the orc moves over to attack the barbarian, slides over 1, and takes a stab. Attack. 1 hit, and I get my 3 defense dice right now, and I get 2 blocks, so no damage done to me. So I keep my stone skin because I did not take any damage. And now it's back to our turn. All right, let's do this, barbarian. Let's stab an orc in his stupid face for our action. 1, 2, 3 skulls. You want to roll that orc's?
Oh, how many dice?
I believe he has 2 defense dice.
2. I got
1 block.
1 block.
So he takes 2 damage. He only has 1 body point for some reason, even though he's an orc, and he's been defeated and removed from the game board. And then I could move if I want to. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move over to, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to search the room. I'm going to move over by rolling some dice. I roll 7. I'm going to move over to here. 1, 2, 3. Fallen Scout, use an action to search the falling scout's body. Yes. Roll 1 red dice and then see what I roll. So I roll a 5. Tucked inside their pocket, you find a torn note. It reads, "Is a traitor and seeks the night egg. That's all you can make out. Someone's a traitor.
The night egg.
Not the night egg. That's
the best
important.
egg.
And they remove the skull token from the pile because this is going to be how we search these bodies. And the barbarian's done. I rolled an 8 for my movements, and that was my actions. So he is finished. It's over to you.
I am going to...
There's still a goblin in the room.
Yeah, but I don't have a weapon anymore.
I mean, you can just attack him with your hands.
Yeah, I can.
You just get one dice.
I'll throw hands.
Throw hands? All right. Do it before you move. So the goblin gets 1 defense dice. Rolls nothing. Neither do you. So you're just going to stand there.
All right.
Okay. Do you want to move out of the way so the elf can come kill that guy?
Yeah.
Move 5.
So I'm going to move there.
You can't move diagonally, I don't think.
Oh.
Or through your friend.
Or through there.
Well, let's just double
So
check.
I don't think I can move. Oh, I can move back out.
You move back out of the hall. Yeah.
So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. So I'll back up the bus to the rockfall.
Sounds good. And I will come elf to save you. Cast elf. Okay. So then we'll elf a clock. Elf's gonna roll some dice, see how far he moves. I get a 6. So we're gonna go come stand in the room. And start stabbing. And we stab that guy with our short sword, which has 2 attack dice. And I get nothing. And they also get nothing. So that goblin persists.
Don't forget to move you, dude.
Despite all the odds. Yep. And I stand here in the doorway. What would you like to do, mage?
Oh, I haven't maged yet.
You've not maged yet.
Okay.
I mean, my barbarian's on the way. I will definitely come kill that guy next turn.
Yeah. So sorry, does searching the trap counter count, or the objective counter count as searching the room? It doesn't. We haven't
Searched the room yet. Nope.
So I'm going to search the room.
Okay. So searching the room. Nope, monster's present. We can't search the room yet.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Okay. Then I'm going to move.
Okay.
That's okay, because I didn't need a lot. I'm going to move to there for now.
All right, and we'll just call it done.
Yeah.
Zargon's turn. So you're moving up to here. And then we're on Zargon's turn. Yes, Zargon's turn. The elf is attacked with 2 hits. How dare you? I block 1 and take a damage. We've been hit. I didn't like that very much, and it's back to us. Well, I'm going to start with the elf, just in case this works. And I'm going to throw hands at the goblin with 2 dice. I'm going to get 2 hits, and it's going to die. So we're going to do 2. And then I can roll a move, and hopefully get through this door, and go 7. So yeah, I will. I'm going to go 1. Move him from the table. Going to go 1, 2. I'm going to open this door, and we're going to see another body. So it is now open. I'm here, and we're going to see another body, which is down across from this right here. There's a giant fireplace.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's toasty
Rustic.
in here. Yeah, very rustic, very convenient. There is the body of a slain scout. And there's another goblin and another orc. Uh-oh. So the goblin's going to be right.
I'm sensing a theme.
Yeah. It does feel like the orcs and goblins are living in this place to significant peril.
Slain scouts.
With lots of slain scouts. Yeah, it's going to be like this and like this, actually. And I get to move another. I've moved 2 so far, so I can move another 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to head up here into this corner and be done. All right, back to you.
Okay, I'm going to activate the wizard.
The wizard. All right, what do you like to do? Move?
I'm going to move.
8.
8.
All kinds of far.
I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to move to there.
Okay.
I'm going to wait to see if that does anything, and then I'm going to do my thing.
All right, so you're going to move to there.
Okay, nothing bad happened to me.
Nothing bad happened to you yet. No traps this time.
So I would like to Fire of Wrath
For Roth.
the goblin?
Okay.
Yeah, the goblin.
So
The
actions.
spell may be cast on 1 monster in my line of sight to singe them with fire that inflicts 1 body point of damage. The target rolls 1 movement die. On a result of 5 or 6, they take no damage. So basically, he's going to be dead if he doesn't roll a 5 or 6.
Spell break. He fails and rolls a 1. Next. He dies. So you have Fire of Wrath, that guy, and he exploded. Would you like to keep? Oh no, you're done moving.
I'm done.
So that guy's done. So it's the barbarian. He's gonna roll some dice and hopefully roll far. Come on, big, big, big. Nah, not even. That is gonna block the door. Oh, this guy's dead. That is gonna block the door if I go through there. So yeah, I'm just gonna go 1 and stand on business in this room. Oh, you know what? And I'll search the room because we haven't searched that room yet.
Right.
Search for treasure. Draw a treasure card and follow the instructions on the card. Track treasure in your hero's character sheet. If a wandering monster is drawn, push the button below. So we're gonna shuffle some cards here and figure out what our wandering monster is gonna be, or what our treasure card's gonna be.
It'll be a wandering monster.
It'll be a wandering
You were
monster.
right.
Almost always. All right, so I'm gonna cut the cards and a wandering monster appears. I hit the button. I completely called that. Another goblin. God damn it. And I would have done that before I moved, I guess. So I'm right there. And then, or no, it's after I moved, but it's too late because I've got this thing down. So this wandering monster just appears and attacks me. Immediately. Perfect. It attacks and rolls 1 hit. I roll my 3 defense dice though because I still have stone skin. And don't roll any blocks to take a point of damage, which means my stone skin also goes away. Fantastic. Just getting beat up by goblins. No more rock skin. And that's my barbarian's activation. So it's to you, sir.
So I'm going to dwarf it up.
As one does.
So Swoggle's going to go.
Get him, Swoggle. 8. Swoggle's got legs.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'll come around here.
To be fair, you could kill this guy, whereas you cannot kill. I can't kill anything apparently.
So I got my 1 die.
Body this goblin.
I'm going to punch him right in his goblin face.
You know what? I feel that's fair. And he'll do a block, and he will not die. Because that's how we're doing today.
Fair enough.
Today, we are not the Slayers of Goblins.
Yeah, I was going to say, this might be a quest, but I don't feel very much.
I'm not feeling super confident about any of this at this point. Okay, so then that's just...
The monsters.
The monsters. We're on a Zargon's turn. Yes. What does Zargon get to do? He moves this orc miniature up to here, and he stabs your wizard.
Oh,
because my barbarian could not make it.
I'm not supposed to get stabbed in the wizard.
He rolls 1 hit, and you get no blocks. You take a body point of damage.
Take a body point of damage.
He's only got 4. This is not great.
No grass!
All right, come on, barbarian. Actually, no, we'll send the elf. Oh, and the goblin attacks as well. Who's the attack? He attacked the barbarian, so I get to roll my defense dice. This guy does not have my number now, so I actually block it, and we're okay. For once. Okay, well, I'm going to make an example of that goblin because I feel like this is the thing. I'm going to attack. I do a hit. Roll 1 block dice. All right, he's going to die. So that guy's going to take a point of damage and be dead. And then now I'm going to roll to move. And I'm probably not going to rescue you, but I'm going to move 7. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm just going to go search the corpse. Apparently that's all I'm interested in today. No, damn it. Place the falling block tile on my hero. God damn it.
That's what you get for not helping.
It's because I walked through this square right here, apparently.
Jackass.
And another falling thing comes down. Okay, and then I take 1 more point of damage. This stupid barbarian.
You only got 2 dice now, right?
No, it's roll 3 combat dice, and every skull does a point of damage when you take it. I'll jump to here, and then I continue my move down to the end. So dumb. Search the fallen scout. Roll red dice. What do I do? Oh no, I can't because I took my action to fight already. Right? Back. No. Oh yeah, because I made an attack action. I just did. The app didn't know that I did that. So it's over to you.
All right. It's dwarf o'clock.
Get him, dwarf.
The dwarf is also not very fast.
He's being sleepy.
So he is. There's no other doors in that room yet. So he's gonna go 1, 2, 3. He's actually.
Oh no, there is another door in this room. I'm an idiot. It's right here. We just didn't place it.
Oh, but it's up. Oh, okay. So he will go. He was there. So he'll go 1, 2, 3. He'll come here.
Okay. All right, elf. Time to save the day.
Don't forget you got to move him on the app too.
I will. So he's gonna go to. Dwarf goes to there. And he's there now. Okay. Let's do Elfing Tough. I'm going to roll 8, but I'm only going to move 1, 2, because that's how these guys do. And then action, I'm going to attack. And I'll roll my 2 attack dice against that orc and get nothing, and it just laughs at us. And then it's your wizard, who's apparently carrying the team all by himself.
Cool.
Cool.
So
Don't we just love that?
I'm not excited about this.
No. You dagger him?
I'm going to dagger him, I guess.
Dagger him. You hit. He's just a not roll a block. 2 defense dice. He dies. Yeah, good job.
Go wizard.
Go wizard. Takes a damage point. Dies.
Let's see if I can do some movement.
That's wild. Yeah, you still move.
So
going 7.
7. So he'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to actually move over here.
Just be out of the way.
Yep.
Do you want to open the door on the way?
I've already taken an action.
That doesn't count as an action. Opening doors doesn't count as an action, doesn't look like.
Then yes.
Oh, no, I lied.
Yeah,
apparently it does.
Okay.
So then we are done that. Okay, so then it's just, that was the elf, that was everybody. So it's just Zargon's turn.
Yeah, there's no Zargons.
Everybody's gone. Barbarians moved, dwarfs moved, elves moved. Why don't I have a Zargon's turn button?
Because there's no enemies on the board?
Oh, that's why. Yeah, so we just roll again. Oh, you're smart. There is no Zargon's turn. Okay, so then we go back to start. I'm going to start with the Barbarian. He's going to move 10, but he's going to search some stuff on the way. Oh, I guess I could do my search action first. And then continue my move. So let's roll to see what I find. 5. 40 gold coins on the scout.
Nice.
That's cool. Good job, Eleanor. And then we're going to continue our movement. Open the door. That was 4 of our 11. So far we see another door down the hall into this room. And we're going to continue.
So you're opening that, yeah. Yoink. Change that to that.
And then this is now a closed wall, it looks like. Right. Come on, give me one of these things. Close this door. There we go. That's closed off. I'm through the door here. I'll move to the next door. And I'll also open that door. And there is a goblin and an orc, and no doors, just bad guys. The horde attacks. A chilling horn pierces the air. You tense as the doors through the ruins burst open, and the halls are filled with the battle cries of goblins and orcs. Uh-oh. Place the revealed piece on the game board. What the hell? Okay, this is like way away from anywhere we are. But
because the horn is calling them from there.
The horn is calling them from here, yeah. And there is a bookshelf in here. And there is 2 orcs in here. That's going to be a problem. So there's going to be 1 here and 1 here. And they start fighting. And then they will...
Is there dudes in here too, or no?
Not that we know. Oh, no, there is.
Oh,
yeah,
you opened the door, right?
I opened the door, yeah, and there's a goblin and an orc there. So there's a goblin and an orc, and they are... The orc's in the corner, and the goblin's right here. And I'm just going to stand in the doorway because it feels like them hitting me is probably the best idea. And that's that. So that's his move. I think I'm done with that. I could keep moving and let you fireball the room or have the elf go fight. Yeah, I'll keep moving because I went 11. And right now I'm on 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm just going to come down here and be like, drive by. And there's another doorway down here. And that's my move. That's the end of all things, that looks like, except there's one more door down here.
Oh, and you searched that.
All right, that's all we found. So it's over to you. That was my first action.
Okay, I'm gonna activate the dwarf.
Get him, dwarf. Roll big. Hell yeah. Time to go kill some goblins with your no-hit axe.
No, I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I would like to search this room because we haven't searched the room yet.
That's fair.
Search the dude.
You did just search the dude. Down you go. And then actions, you search treasure. If you forgo your search treasure, you may choose to instead rest by the hearth and restore a body point.
Dwarf's not missing any body points, so
will you rest by the healing hearth? No. Draw a treasure card. Your wizard could do that, though. Draw a treasure card and follow the instructions on the treasure deck.
Okay. Hazard. With
no.
Tripwire, an arrow suddenly flies from the wall, striking you. You lose 1 body point. Your turn immediately ends. Return this to the bottom of the treasure deck.
All right.
You have the ability to disarm traps without the use of a tool. So this doesn't do anything.
Doesn't do anything. It's only if you detect a trap. All right, it goes to the bottom. Oh my goodness, we are getting unlucky with traps today.
Body point for Hornswoggle.
And we're gonna go with the elf. Roll some dice, elf. Go far. You're elf in speed. We're gonna go
Not
1,
as fast as
2,
the dwarf,
3,
my
4,
friend.
5, 6. We're gonna start stabbing some orcs. No one's as fast as the orc. Go get him, Hornswoggle. Let's stab an orc and see if we can kill.
The orc has 1 defense.
Two defense dice. The goblin has 1 defense dice, yeah. I got nothing.
I got 1.
Fabulous. All right, well, our concern's gonna be real sporty. It's the whiz. You could rest by the hearth with the whiz if you want.
There'll be time for resting. Oh, no, I guess I can't because your elf is standing in my space.
That's true.
So
He'll be fine. Elf's fine. He's got stuff to do.
Nah, the wizard's going to get his move on.
Okay.
He'll rest later.
Resting's for
I'll
the
sleep
week.
when I'm dead.
Resting's for the week.
Which might be next turn.
It's true, yeah. He's going 9.
So I'll go 1, 2. Wait, I was there.
Yep.
How brave do I feel?
I don't know how brave you feel. Not that brave?
Not really.
Okay. I dare you.
Yeah, you know what? I'll go catch up to the barbarian. I'll go 1,
As one does.
3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I can catch all the way up.
Catch all the way up.
Yeah.
There's with the party. All right. Zargon's turn. Yes. First, the orcs move. So one of them's just coming ripping out of here.
Yeah.
And it's going to go all the way to this corner.
So they open the door then when they do that, right?
They do open the door, yep. And then the next one, it does much the same thing and ends up in behind, right there. So the 2 orcs move through. Then we have...
Your elf is going to get messed up.
my elf is about to get stabbed a whole bunch. First, the goblin attacks and does double hits. Uh-oh. That's not great. Double hits, and I have to defend. I defend nothing and take 2 damage. That's going to be a problem. I've only got 3 left. And then the orc attacks. And does double hits as well. Oh no! I block nothing and take 2 more. That's okay. That's okay. I've got 1 body point left.
No one likes
I'll
spells.
be fine.
Yeah,
Everything will be fine. I've got my spells. I'm going to cast Water of Healing at some point to restore up to 4 lost body points. And I think that's what we're going to start with. Elf's going to go. Going to use an action to cast a spell and cast a water spell. And we're going to cast Water Healing and get 4 health points back. Yeah, that's what we do. I'm going to pour that pen. Sorry, my erasers are all gone. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that one's gone. And then I can't stab. I can't move. I'm just going to stand here and take it, I guess. Yeah. I can move back into the door so that only one guy can fight me. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to back up 1 square, so I'm fighting through the door this way. And I only get attacked by 1 of them. So I think that's the smart thing. I know I'll block your dwarf in, but I think he needs to heal anyway. You get a free heal in the hearth when you search. Over to you. Who wants to go?
So do we want to alternate, or at this point, should the well, I guess it doesn't matter.
It doesn't super matter.
Because the elf's not going to move again.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess the dwarf will hang out by the hearth.
Okay. Do you want to just move forward a little bit?
I'm going to roll my movement and see how much I get, because I might run around.
Just get the zoomies.
7. No, I was trying to figure out if I could start doing that.
Oh, yeah, you could probably.
don't really have enough movement for that. You know what? So I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
And then I will heal 1 wound.
It's never a bad idea. Oh no, it's already been searched. You can't do it again.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It doesn't look like you can do it twice. Disarm trap. No, none of these will.
Okay, then
I guess if it was search or it was one or the other.
Got it. Then nope. I'll still do that though. I'll move.
Okay.
And then it's over to Team Bubba.
It is over to Team Me. All right, Bubba Barbarian is gonna go. He's gonna make a move and go 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which doesn't do much for me. Place a revealed piece on the game board. So there's another wall down here at the bottom. Apparently blocks everything. Find me a long wall piece. Is this it? This is it. Do I want to open the door? No, not yet. I do want to pass by that though and not go inside. And then I'm done. I can't fight diagonally. Should I move forward one more? No, yeah, I'll move forward one more. And it looks like that's it.
Okay, I'm going to do some wizard things.
As one does.
Actually, I'm not going to do very many wizard things because I can't. All right, I'm going to do a wizard thing. So we'll go 5. So we'll go, oh, sorry, Orc. We'll go 1, 2, 3. Do I want to stop there? Yeah, I'm going to stop there in front of the door.
All right, in front of the door it is. We have many options. None of them good.
Yeah,
so it's now Zargon's turn.
I'm going to make a bad decision next turn, possibly 2.
Activates Zargon's turn. Orc the first moves down and takes a stab at me. It rolls a nothing, totally misses. I'm excited about that. The second one just moves and piles in, because of course it does. Then the goblin comes and attacks me first. That's exciting.
Well, that's a better deal for you.
It is a better deal for me. It rolls 1 hit. All right, can I block it? Come on. No, I sure can't. So I'm gonna take another point of damage on the elf. Uh-oh, this elf should be so dead. And that looks like the turn. All right, Barbarian, time to get your kill on. We're gonna start with him. All I do need is kill. He rolls 1 hit. Roll me 2 defense dice for that orc. Nope. So it's gonna take a body point. And it will die.
Okay.
It gets removed. And then I can roll movement. And I rolled not that much anyway, so I'm just gonna move up to the orc. And move to there. Then who wants to go next?
I'm trying to decide which bad decision I should make first. Okay, let's do the dwarf.
This one does.
It's about to be Project Mayhem in here.
I like it.
Nope.
Going 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. So he's going to be out in this hallway.
Okay.
And sadly, that's going to be his whole jam.
Can he search for traps in that hallway?
Have we already searched that hallway? I'll try and search.
Sure.
If it,
You do not find any traps.
yeah, because I was going to say, if the button's slot, right, I guess I don't have to remember this stuff.
Nope.
Using the app, right?
Yep. Elf o'clock. Elf's going to make a stab.
The rest of the group's just like, fuck the elf. Leave that guy.
Yeah,
Leave that guy
that
behind.
guy sucks. We don't care about him at all. That guy's the worst. He doesn't hit at all. And does he run away? Yeah. Yeah, we do. We're going to go 8. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because they'll follow us. It's fine. And this way I can protect the whiz. What do you got left? The whiz.
The whiz. So the whiz is going to open that door.
Oh, sure. Why not?
I'm going to open every door on the map.
Just every single door we can. What do we find? You find another dead body.
Okay.
These are important.
Is there any bad guys in there?
There's, oh Jesus, yes there are. Those are the worst kind of bad guys. It's abominations. These are not fun at all.
Oh.
These are probably the scariest bad guys we're gonna meet. Giant fish demons. They used to be femurs. Now they're the bad guys from the deep.
Okay, so I am gonna move. Oh, I can see, oh.
You can see in there.
Yeah.
You can cast a spell. This would be the time to when they're clumped together.
Okay,
These guys, so just reading what these guys do, they're horrifying.
Oh, I know.
They have 3 defense dice and 2 body points each. And 3 attack dice. There's dangers to the barbarian.
So let's do Ball of Flame.
Ball of Flame? Sounds a good time.
Oh no, wait a minute. This is cast on any one monster. I thought this was multiple monsters. No? Okay, hold on. Any one monster. I thought...
No. I mean, you can cast a Ball of Flame and then move, which feels like the right idea.
Well, yeah, I guess I'm still doing that anyway. Sorry, I thought I would get both of them with this.
Nope, I don't think so.
On anyone? Oh, these 2 spells are largely the same. Okay, so I will cast Ball of Flame on that.
The front one? Okay.
So he takes 2 body points of damage, but he rolls 2 movement dice, and either of them come up 5 or 6. It reduces that by 1.
Okay. He rolls a 5 and a 6.
Are you serious?
Yeah, 5 and a 6.
Oh my god!
It takes no damage. Now it's time to run. Just run. Roll your dice. Run. Get out of there. Time to go. See you later. We didn't like this at all. No.
So I got a 12.
They only move 6, so you can absolutely get away from them.
Yeah, except I can only move so far because that's dead-ended.
My elf is going to die.
Yeah.
But you'll die if you don't, so get out of here.
1, 2,
Take one for the team.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah.
Back and forth.
Oh no, there's a wall here. I don't like this. I don't like this.
This end is dead.
Okay, so the barbarian's gone, the elf's gone, the dwarf's gone. It is.
Oh, it's just... No, the dwarf hasn't gone.
The dwarf hasn't gone. It's the dwarf's turn.
Okay, so the dwarf is going to roll some movement dice.
Yep.
Oh, he's the guy I actually need to get the high rolls
I
from.
know. He's only on 5.
So 5, so he'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and guess what he's going to do?
He's going to open that door?
He sure is.
Just like an absolute hero. This is the worst idea you've ever
Go,
had.
Swoggle. You got this,
fine,
buddy.
Swoggle. You'll be great.
I mean, I know you're unarmed and by yourself, but I'm sure it'll be fine.
I'm sure nothing bad will happen in this room. There's a corpse right here, because of course there is. There is.
As long as you died of natural causes, the dwarf should be fine.
Yeah, we got 1 corpse. We got 2 goblins, only 2 goblins, and we got a bookshelf.
Oh.
I know, there could be anything in that bookshelf.
Even
Mostly 2 goblins. This could be even boat. Goblin the first is going to be hanging out right here. And then Goblin the second is right here.
All right.
I bet they were just making out. All right, so then the Fallen Scout is here. I guess you could take an action if you wanted to.
I opened the door.
You did. You can search for traps.
Oh, sorry. I thought opening the door is really not an action?
Nope.
Okay, then I'll search for traps.
All right. It doesn't work because you've already done this hall.
All right.
Never mind. I lied. All right, Zargon's turn. Here comes the first goblin. It takes a stab at the dwarf and rolls nothing. You're fine.
Okay.
The second goblin decides to line up behind the first, because of course it does. Then I get attacked by an orc. Come on, the barbarian gets attacked with complete misses. Fantastic. And now the big problem happens, which is these abominations start chasing us and come directly after the elf. This isn't great. Why was the elf here? I guess the elf is here on the map. That's fine. Goes after it.
Don't remember.
We must have moved around. It rolls 2 hits. All right, elf, defense dice. 2 blocks. We laugh. And then the next one comes up behind because now the elf is just fighting in every direction, completely surrounded. I'm sure this will be
We'll
fine.
honor your sacrifice.
This won't end badly at all. This will be completely fine. The goblin comes after the elf as well and rolls.
Could you die further up the hallway so that I can sneak in the door behind them?
2 hits. Oh my god, this goblin's a maniac. I block 1. So I take 1 more point of damage. I got 3 left. And then the goblin or the orc moves in behind. And it's our turn. All right, barbarian. I need you to do some work here, buddy. Then go fight some abominations. I do 2 hits on that orc.
Oh, sorry.
It blocks 2.
Blocks 2.
Somehow. Okay, fantastic. I guess I stay there. And then let's do the elf, I guess. Okay. I think I have to cast Veil of Mist. This spell may be cast on anyone here in your line of sight, including yourself. During your next movement, they can move unseen through squares occupied by a monster. This can be cast once per quest. So I'm going to cast Veil of Mist from the elf, because of course I will. So actions, we're going to cast a spell, we're going to use a water spell, we're going to use Veil of Mist, we're going to cast it on ourselves, and then we're going to roll a really high number. We're going to roll 7, perfect. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're going to block all these monsters back here and probably die to the Abomination later, but that's okay. Because at least this way, this huge troop of monsters is blocked on one side. So over to you. You've got the elf and the dwarf left.
I'm not the elf, I'm the wizard.
Sorry, the wizard and the dwarf left.
Keep your elf racism to yourself.
Sorry, you're right. Never meant to imply elven ancestry for you here.
I'm going to make bad decisions.
Yep.
Again. So I'm going to cast
As per usual.
Pass Through Rock.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to roll my movement dice. That's
and just
fine.
dive into this room we haven't explored?
No, I'm going to go here.
Oh, smart. Okay. So you're going to cast actions, cast spell, and it's going to be an earth spell, and it's going to be Pass Through Rock, and you're going to cast it. And then would you roll 8?
Yep.
And you're going to put them behind that thing. That is so smart. And then you're going to be down here. No. And you search the fallen scout. Roll a dice. See what you find.
Oops, sorry.
A 2.
Sorry.
If the scout was carrying anything of value, it was already looted from their body.
Oh no, this wasn't worth it.
It was a nothing. It was a whole nothing. What about you, dwarf? You gonna stop a goblin?
Oh, because you've gone with both your guys?
Yep.
Yeah, I will punch a goblin in his goblin face.
As one does. And you hit him. And he doesn't block, so he dies.
Fantastic.
That goblin will take a damage.
And then I'm going to roll some movement dice. Now, can I move past him, or as soon as I...
Yeah. You can move past him.
Then I'm going to go all the way to here in a straight line.
And that will probably... You can't search it yet.
Nope.
But you can definitely be ready to next turn.
I look forward to discovering.
However, you stumbled into a pit. Record a point of damage.
1 body point?
Yep.
Okay.
And you're stuck in a pit. So you're stuck in the pit now. So you fell in a pit, which isn't great. Not what you want. The pit is right here. That's what we get for not searching for traps. And you're stuck in a hole. And you have to climb into the pit next turn.
You mean a metaphorical hole or an actual physical
Probably
hole?
emotional and physical. Yeah, it's a whole bunch of stuff for you right now. Zargon's turn. Yes. The goblin stands next to you and then tries to stab you while in the hole, but misses, luckily. Just comes over here. If you put the lotion on the skin, or it gets the goblin again. And then the orc attacks me, my barbarian, and hits 3 times. Oh my god. Okay.
Put the lotion in the bucket!
This is not going great. All right, the barbarian gets stabbed 3 times, blocks 1, so he takes 2 points of damage. Thank God I have that healing potion. I'm down to 3 body points. And then this abomination, the first, comes after my elf. And stabs me thrice. Oh, this elf's gonna die. I block 1. I got 1 body point left to get on the elf. I think we're all gonna die. There's a reason why these elves didn't show up. I have bad news. The other abomination comes after your wizard.
Yeah, that seems fair.
That seems like what was always gonna happen. He rolls 1 hit, because you get lucky. So 2 defense dice on your whiz. You block 1, so you're all right. And then everybody else, I think, just piles in after. Yeah, the goblin's coming after you. Oh, God, the goblin came after you all the way.
Oh, what?
I know, they're fast.
I'm declaring shenanigans.
They move 8, and they hit you once. Roll some defense dice. You block it.
Okay.
And then finally, the orc, does it also decide to come after you? We made so many bad decisions. Okay, it just goes behind here to attack my wizard. Or my elf, rather. Well then, I'm sure this will be fine.
It's fine.
Our turn. Let's start with the barbarian. He's gonna stab that there orc, because why wouldn't he? And he'll hit it once. Roll 2 defense dice for the orc.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Nope, it dies. Finally, this orc takes a body point and is dead. Well, that's good. So that means I can come rescue my little buddy, I hope. I have not even seen anything down here, so I'm gonna roll 2 dice. I'm gonna roll 9.
Oh, there's a door behind you.
Oh, how much does it cost me to chug a potion?
Oh, and you know there's a door here
Yep.
There's nobody in.
We don't know. Yeah, we don't know anything else in that room. So the potion's gonna be used. Drinking potion. Potion of healing. Drink this dice to roll a red die dice and restore that many points. How much does it cost me to drink a potion? That's gonna be the question. Can I use an item or drink a potion without using an action? I think potions are quick actions. Yeah, because they're not part of the action list. Let's have a look at the actions here. Come on, potions. Searching for secret doors, dead heroes, escaping death.
Well, I'm going to need that section on escaping death soon.
Probably both of us are. Disarming traps, casting spells, attacking monsters. It doesn't look like it's in here. Maybe it's in the first light quest book.
Is it on the page with the potions?
No, it's not.
No? Okay.
The potions are discovered in your journeys. For this reference only, they're not intended to be purchased between casts, so you can't do it that way. Item exchange, healing health. Blessings and curses and treasure. Oracle's blessing, Oracle's curse. I think I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna say that checking potions doesn't count it. I'm making a house rule. If it's wrong, it's wrong. But I'm checking my potion for 2 health points. So I get 2 back. This is all I care about. I'm not gonna die immediately. And let's move. I move. Let's go 10. I'm gonna go help the elf. Oh good, I sprung a spear trap. What do I have happen to me? Because I'm sure this won't go wrong. I roll a skull. I get hit for a body point. That's the
So
thing I
according to
healed.
Reddit, not only can you drink a potion without spending an action, you can drink multiple potions. So if you had a bunch of potions.
Oh nice. You could like stack them on top of each other.
Yeah.
Thanks, Reddit.
You can shotgun those things.
Yeah, sure can. Then it's my elf's turn, and my elf is going to cast Sleep on that abomination so he doesn't die immediately. This is going to be cast on any monster within your line of sight. It cannot move, attack, or defend. The spell's only broken if it rolls a 1. On a result of 6, the spell's broken. This spell can't be cast on targets with 0 body points. So I'm just going to immediately cast it on that abomination. And try not to be alive. And it breaks the spell. Sure. Spells just don't work. All right, fair enough. It rolled a 6 on its 3 dice because it rolls its mind points to try and stop it.
All right.
The target falls into a deep slime or can't attack or defend. The spell can be broken at once or on a future turn by rolling its dice. 1 movement die for each of its mind points. A result of 6, the spell is broken. So yeah, so it just did it because it has 3 mind points. It's too smart. It just didn't fall asleep. Well, then I guess now I run away because I don't want to die. Oh, sorry, and he moved. I'm going to run away and go 6. And go up here. And I'll see some more doors. That's cool. So I end up here. And I'm going to end up seeing a blocked hallway at the end of this. And then the doorway to which the dwarf appears to be trapped over, because that one's on the end, this one's 2 away. So right there. All right, your turn, my man.
Okay, I'm going to go with my wizard. I'm going to cast Genie and use it to attack that abomination.
As one does.
Oh, no, no, no. No, no, my friend. I need those dice back.
Okay, how many dice is Genie's? It's 6?
5.
Whoa.
So that will be, oh crap, a mere 2 hits.
And then is that an earth spell or an air spell?
It is an air spell.
Yeah, okay. So casting that spell, Genie, cast spell, to follow card instructions. And it's 1, 2, so
Yeah.
and its defense is normal?
Yeah.
So 3 defense dice. He blocks nothing. So he takes 2 points of damage. He's only got 2 body points. You killed him. Woo! That was close. That was very close. We still have problems, but we're still hanging in there.
And then I guess it's over to the dwarf.
And that gets, that gets your dwarf time.
So how do I get out of the hole? And if you say rope, I'm going to throw your phone at you.
I don't think it's rope. I think pit traps are just, you're in a pit trap. Movement, hero movement, searching for traps, disarming traps, casting spells, 13. You're inside a pit. You didn't discover it or search it. If you hear a found pit trap, if you hear a triggers pit trap, stop the hero by saying you've been placed in a pit, and then place them in the pit. Their turn ends. That's it. You just walk out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you just walk out. You're fine.
So
you can stab that goblin first if you want to.
Yeah, I'm going to try to. I'm going to punch him.
Punch him right in his goblin face.
Yeah,
you hit him. He only gets 1 defense dice. It does not block. So that goblin dies.
Then I'm going to move. More than enough. So I'm going to go
9.
There.
Okay. So I'm moving to here. And you've used your action already.
Yes.
So no, we can't do that one yet.
Oh, but I'm going to take that goblin off because I want him to be extra dead.
All right, so there's an abomination and an orc still on the table.
And a goblin.
We've had a pretty good turn. That's right, and a goblin attacking the wizard. So let's see what Zargon's got going on. Yes, activate Zargon's turn. So starting with the abomination, he comes after the barbarian. He rolls 2 hits. So come on, barbarian. Let's see what you've got for defense here. Hopefully it's more than enough. You block 1, take a point of damage. You got 3 left. Ulanor is still alive, if but barely. And then that goblin attacks the wizard and rolls 1 hit.
Okay.
And you block it.
I blocked it.
Sweet. And then last but not least, the orc comes after my barbarian and moves over here. And swings. Oh, it does 1 hit as well. The monsters can move through friends. And I don't block any, so I take another point of damage. Okay, well, we've got problems, but we've also got solutions. And the solution, as always, is violence. So we'll start with the barbarian. He's stabbing the abomination because it's scary. He rolls double hit. Let's see if that abomination can roll. It's got
Is it 2?
3 defense dice.
3 defense dice.
Yeah, looking for monsters.
Nope.
It doesn't get any.
He would have messed you up.
I know.
That
was not his attack roll. Thank God. But we managed to kill it. So it's going to take 2 points of damage and be done. And then I get to move. I feel like coming to rescue you is the way. I'm going to go only 3, but I'll go block this door. And then the elf. I might be able to kill that orc. I'm going to count I can kill that orc. I'll die if I get hit, but I'm going to try. I only go 4. I don't get there. So I'm going to keep on running and go 1, 2, 3, 4 to here. So the barbarian moved to there. And then the elf moved to over here in between the 2 doors. And then it's over to you.
Okay, I'm going to search the thingamawhatsit.
Yep, might as well. So you search actions, search. No, we're going to, yes, roll your dice, see what you find.
3.
15 gold coins.
Sweet. That's Hornswoggle. So he's got 15.
And you get to move as you want.
And then I'm going to roll my move.
So you go wherever you like. Yeah.
I'm actually going to stop there.
That's right. There is a door which we forgot to place
Unless there's
in this room right there.
Okay, then I'm going to stop there, but I'm not going to open the door.
Okay.
I want to search the room next turn.
Smart.
And then you got with both your guys, so it's wizard time?
It is wizard time, yes.
Okay, the wizard is going to stab with his dagger. He's going to prison shank this goblin.
Do it. Stabify.
No.
No. So he misses, and that means we are on to Zargon's turn. Yes, starting with the goblin. It swings and gets double hits.
Oh, I get defense dice.
You get 2 defense dice, yep. Block nothing, 2 damage.
Ooh.
1 left.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. You're going to feel a little pinch. Then the orc comes after me. So he moves over to here. Gets 2 hits. All right, Barbarian's got 2 left. He needs to roll 1 block here. He does not. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We've got...
Why is this going to end up being the unarmed dwarf and the crippled
You
elf.
may immediately use any potion in your possession to restore your life. Spellcasters with an available healing spell who have not performed their turn this action may cast a spell upon them to restore body points. I don't have any. I've chugged my potion. Do you have a healing spell?
Yeah. And you are in my line of sight.
Yep.
So you get 4 body points.
Oh, it's only upon themselves.
Oh, it has to be you doing it. It can't be somebody else doing it.
Nope. You're out of the quest for the rest of the quest. You may, however, rename your hero. If there's no other heroes in the room or quarter when you die, any monster in the room will claim your possessions. It may not, however, use them if they're removed from the game. You can pick up my items, but I'm dead. I'm dead. The barbarian dies. Blech. Exploded. Oh no, Ulanor, you were the best of us. The barbarian's equipment has been claimed by another player. I don't have any equipment. Oh no, you get my 40 gold coins.
I thought the orc took it.
No, you can take it because maybe because you have line of sight. I don't know. It says you can.
Okay.
And then it's over to us.
It was all worth it then.
It was all clearly. I'm going to start with the elf, and he's going to go walk into this room because I know it's empty. There's no monsters in here. I'm going to go 1, 2, and then actions. I'm going to search treasure. A secret compartment in the cupboard contains more treasure. Draw 2 treasure cards and resolve them in order. Nice. All right, well, let's see what we got. So the first one's going to be
It's a wandering monster, I guess.
a hazard. The stone beneath your feet gives way and you immediately lose a body point. I die. Cassadia Calliope is dead. Select the number of wandering monster cards. I didn't draw any wandering monster cards. I draw another hazard. Oh my god. I extra die.
So like you fall into
0.
a pit and then a rock drops on top of you?
And then I lose all my body points. This is fantastic. And I'm dead. I have no possessions to heal me with. I'm dead. Yep, also died.
All right.
So just super dead. Both my heroes.
Great.
It's all you. You just gotta kill. You have to kill an orc and a goblin, and I think we win this because I think we've been through all the rooms now.
Nope, because that's got a locked door. That's got a locked door.
Sorry, yeah, there's 2 rooms we haven't been through.
So first
yet.
thing I'm gonna do is search the room that I'm in with the dwarf.
Yep. So these go on the bottom, and you're gonna search the room that you're in. What could possibly go wrong? My equipment's been lost forever. It says, open the door.
Yeah.
Sorry, no.
Oh no, search the room. Sorry.
Actions. Searched. Oh no, the search for the body was the kind of search for room.
Oh,
When you search the body, no, that's it's it. No, the body apparently
then in
counts.
that
Can't do
case,
both.
yes, I am opening this door.
Okay. We discover a table, a goblin, and an orc as your unarmed dwarf enters this room. So a table, a goblin, and an orc. So there's a goblin right here and an orc. It looks like right here.
So then I'm gonna move
Go fight the goblin?
there,
Hell yeah.
and then I'm going to punch him.
As you do, he has 1 defense dice. You definitely got a hit, and he definitely didn't block, so he's dead.
Fantastic. It's
So
all
that
good.
goblin
winning.
takes the damage. You're super winning.
And then that is his turn.
Okay.
So then I've got the wizard. This is getting dire. So
You just gotta stop this goblin, man.
Yeah, so I can save that until I die.
Yep. Yeah. It'll activate. That heal spell will activate automatically when you
So
die.
then I will
Punch a
stab
goblin.
the goblin.
As one does. And miss. Okay. And that's turn.
Yeah.
Well, the good news is you're going to get to use your 2 new heroes because I'm only going to have the dwarf and the wizard left next game. So only using 2 of these at a time makes complete sense. The orc comes after you and rolls nothing, misses completely. So the dwarf is fine.
Okay.
The goblin attacks you and hits once. Defense, block it.
Got it.
You're okay. And then we've got the orc that also comes after you to here. And rolls a triple miss.
Okay.
All right, sir, it is all your turn.
Fantastic. Okay, so dwarf first.
Yep, with no hand
Punch
axe.
my orc.
As you try and punch your way out of this. And you miss.
no problem.
He didn't block it anyway.
And then my wizard.
Did you want to move? You can run towards the wizard.
No, but I want to search the room.
That's fair.
The wizard's life isn't worth that much to me.
Okay.
Cast on 1 hero. No. Cast on 1 monster. Oh, that seems good.
There's at least 1 more empty room you haven't searched yet.
Yeah.
and which will end up being a problem.
So I'm going to cast Tempest on the orc in the room here.
Yep.
Which means he misses his next turn.
Oh, sweet. Okay. So action from the wizard. So you're not going to fight then?
No.
Action, cast spell, air spell, Tempest.
Yep.
And we're going to attack this guy. So he misses his next turn. And then that's now Zargon's turn.
Yeah.
The goblin attacks you and... Sorry, the orc attacks you, rather.
No, the orc does not attack him.
Right over here it does.
Sorry.
Yep. And it does one hit.
Does one hit.
Roll your defense. No, take a damage.
So I'm going to take a body point.
Uh-oh. Then the goblin attacks you and rolls 2 hits.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
That's not great.
That's not great. And you block nothing.
Okay, so then I'm going to heal.
Okay, so you take all your damage and go to dead.
Yeah.
And then you will go back.
And have all my hit points back.
And go back up to 4 because you cast your spell. But that means you have flipped your thing. Back to your turn. Player turn, what do we got going on?
Okay, so let's do the dwarf first. So again, I will try to punch that orc.
As you do.
Yeah, not having weapons.
Throwing your axe away in the very first.
This is the wrong way to adventure.
You hit him.
Yeah.
He doesn't block it. All right, there you go. So you've killed this orc.
Okay.
Which is hilarious because you're doing this. You're just pugilizing your way through this whole thing.
Now I would like to search this room.
Well, you've used your action. So you can start moving towards the door at least.
Yeah, I'll move. Just make sure I roll not 2.
Yep.
So I'll go there, but I will
then
stop
move
at the
yourself
door and
over
not
there.
open it.
Well, you know what's behind it. You might as well open it.
Oh,
now.
yeah, I guess I can.
Because that way you can open another one.
Always clean.
Yep. Everything's out of it.
Okay.
And that's over the whiz.
So the wizard is running out of runaway stuff.
He is. He's just stabbed somebody. I just stabbed the goblin again.
Yeah, he'll stab the goblin.
The dwarf's coming to the rescue. You missed.
Nope, nothing.
Okay. So that's going to be Zargon's turn yet again. Goes real fast when both my heroes are dead. The goblin hits you twice.
Oh.
Defense dice. Block 1.
Block 1.
Take 1 point.
Okay.
What do you got left? You got courage and swift wind.
The problem with courage is I can use it on myself, but then I won't get to attack until the turn after.
Yes.
So it's all bad.
And then the orc doesn't do anything because it's frozen, so it's over to you.
Wasn't that last turn?
I think it must have lost turn 2 turns because Zargon just didn't have a go.
Perfect. Okay, so then I will activate the dwarf. First thing I'm gonna do is search that room.
As you had planned. Action. Search treasure.
Desperately need to find a sword.
Draw a treasure card. See what happens. Yeah.
Please be a sword.
Please be a weapon. That'd be really cool.
Gold! When sifting through old rags, tattered fur robes, and soiled blankets, you find a collection of 15 gold coins.
Nice.
Do not return this card to the treasure deck.
Okay.
So
15 gold coins for you.
Ooh, he's up to 30 gold coins. Okay, and then I'm gonna roll for movement.
I go 5.
So he's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. And then if nothing horrible happened,
nothing horrible happened.
I will attempt to stab the goblin.
With your elf or with your wizard? Okay.
With my wizard.
Nope. He doesn't block the no stab. Then it is Zargon's turn. The goblin activates and misses you completely.
Okay.
The orc is gonna hit you twice. Roll some blocks. Block 1.
So I'll take 1 more.
Come on, Hornswoggle, you can do it.
All right.
Come rescue him. You have to kill this goblin just to get away because you can't move through him.
Yeah.
You are just getting bullied in that corner. It's not great.
Okay, so I'm going to activate the wizard first this time, and I'm just going to take a chance. So
Okay.
I'm going to cast Courage.
On yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. That's an air spell?
It is a fire spell.
What does it do?
Can cast on any one hero in line of sight, including yourself. The next time the hero attacks, they roll 2 additional attack dice.
Nice. And you just have to live.
Yeah, so if I make it through the turn, next turn I get to attack with 2 dice. And then I'm going to activate the dwarf.
He's going to roll real far.
Oh, he doesn't need to go that far. Door's right there.
That's true. Yeah. Just got to finish searching. 7.
Yep, so he's going to go 1, 2, 3.
It's true. The bad guys will come to you if you wait long enough. Open the door.
Yep.
You're going to see another corpse.
Sweet.
Conveniently just inside the
You
door.
know, I'm gonna be honest. I'm starting to feel like none of these guys died of natural causes.
No, I think they all got stabbed. And then there's going to be a treasure chest.
Oh.
And an alchemist's table. So an alchemist's table right here. A cool treasure chest, which looks a lot like one of these things right here. Oh, that's backwards. And then probably some bad guys. Looks like 3 orcs.
3 orcs. No problem.
No problem.
Luckily, I brought my punching hand.
Luckily, I brought my deep-seated hatred of orcs. feels like you're working something out on these guys, if I'm being honest. You got 2 orcs. Is this correct?
You're like a wrecking machine, Rock.
He'll kill you to death. You gotta have 100 pounds of brain damage to fight that guy. All right, the orcs have arrived. And then...
it's
Oh, no! And a dread... Is that a dread knight? That is a dread knight. Oh, no. The dread captain. The dread captain, Shadell, holds a polearm askew, which bears the mark of the Witch Queen. And his ass is just right here, ready to
Sorry,
fight.
just because I'm not super familiar with the game,
Yeah.
what's a better weapon, a polearm or my gloves?
Probably not your gloves. Probably not your gloves.
This is going to be fun.
This is going to be hilarious. He has 4 attack, 4 defense, and 3 body points.
I'll kill him last.
You'll kill him. That's right. I'll wait to kill you. We're gonna have
I'm going to save
It's going to be such a total party kill. This is going to be amazing. The scouts didn't come back from looking for the scouts. It feels like we sent the wrong scouts to go do this.
Do we have more counters for body tokens?
I don't know. You get to do your wizard, though.
Yeah, I'm sure going to do my wizard.
3 attack dice. You can kill the orc.
Yeah, so I've got 3 dice. I'm going to attack the orc with the 3 dice.
Feels like the right call.
And then that oh, hold on.
Oh, did you want to attack anybody, or are you just going to wait in the doorway with the orc? It feels like, or the dwarf. It feels like waiting in the doorway is probably the best.
I'm going to wait in the doorway. I'm not going to step in there.
Yeah, smart.
Spell ends after this attack. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to get this off once on the orc.
2 hits.
2 hits.
It blocks nothing. It dies.
Yay!
You've successfully killed this
I'm
orc.
the best wizard ever.
The best fighting wizard. And then it is Zargon's turn. All right. What are we doing here, Zargon? First things first, an orc comes after you. Well, that's not so bad. So he's going to come over here.
All right.
He's going to punch you and get 1 hit. You do not block it.
Not blocked.
Take
so
a body
take
point.
Another body point.
And you still have your potion there, don't you?
I do.
Yeah, sweet.
I do. It's a dice, right?
It's a d6. Yeah, it's a d6. And then just everybody else just kind of mills around, it looks like. You get attacked by the goblin.
Yeah.
He hits you twice.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I'm fine.
Uh-oh.
It's okay.
Uh-oh. No, you're not. 2 hit points. Are you dead?
I have died again.
No!
Second time.
Oh, this poor son of a gun. Okay. So the Dread Warrior moves forward,
Why?
and this guy stands on the
What's he trying
corpse.
to do?
I don't know. Just intimidate you, I guess.
All right.
So, yeah, you are super dead. And all of your possessions are claimed by the goblin and lost forever.
You mean my dagger?
Your dagger, yeah. And any money you found as well. Okay, well, not great. Not what we want. The dwarf is kind of in a bit of trouble here. He's sort of posing down against people and has to fight. So what do we got going on for...
He's going to throw hands.
Sure, against this orc. Go for it. Just throwing hands.
Oh, yeah.
No hit. He blocked your no hit.
All right.
Zargon's turn. You get attacked by an orc who rolls 1 hit.
Oh.
Roll some blocks.
One more of this, yeah. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. You can try again, because nobody else moves. Everybody stays where they
Does
are.
the Dread
Oh, sorry,
Warrior-
the goblin does come after you, and he is fast. Oh, no. He goes...
Oh, wow.
And also zips after you. Yeah, they're fast. They move like 10. He rolls 2 hits against you. This is a problem. You block them both.
Yep. Does the Dread Warrior not reach through there with his polearm?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Nope, doesn't attack you.
It's just an aesthetic polearm?
Just an aesthetic polearm, it looks
All right.
like.
Back to me.
Back to you.
All right, well, I'm going to punch the goblin.
I mean, why not at this point? He doesn't know what to do.
Nope.
Nope. Get those backwards,
And then just...
and then just wait
roll
wait
the
for
dice.
people, wait for people to attack you. The orc hits you 3 times.
Okay. I block you.
Oh, you take 3 damage. Chug your potion.
Here's where the potion goes down. Because
Chug your potion. You get 6 back.
Yeah.
Nice. But then the goblin hits you twice,
No,
no
he doesn't.
misses. Yes, he does. Perfect attacks. Perfect attacks. You block one. Take one.
Okay.
This is not going great. All right, Dwarf, you're by yourself. Why'd you throw your axe
Swaggle's
away?
taking out the goblin.
You threw your axe away. This is a terrible idea. And
There we go.
And it doesn't get blocked.
Yeah.
So you smack
Die,
that goblin.
Die.
That goblin is super dead. And it is back to Zargon. The orc attacks. It hits once. Can you grind this out? That's the question.
This is the hot game.
This is the hot game. Yeah, you're just holding the line.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Blocked it.
I'm fine. Everything's fine.
Blocked it. Your turn. Hit him back.
All right. Orc.
Just one dice killing everybody. Nope.
I'm gonna taste my class.
If only one of us had died next to you, so you could have our swords.
Right.
Right. The wizard technically had my broadsword. I'm pretty sure because I died in line of sight of him. So then Zargon attacks you back, and you get orked, and that orc says one hit.
Oh.
So roll some blocks.
Yep.
You do. You can attack him back with one dice.
Yep.
Oh my God! Stop this. All right, back to you. He attacks and rolls one hit again. Defend it. No, take damage.
Big one.
If you pull this off,
Swaggle, you got this, baby.
Swaggle's
this.
really working this
Punch him to
out.
death right now.
He
Yeah,
did.
that's right.
He blocked
Oh.
it. He blocked it. Zargon's turn. This is the grindiest shit ever. 3 hits again. Oh no, you blocked 2.
Yeah.
And then you get to fight back.
Okay.
Don't you dare.
Yeah.
And killed him. So the first orc
that's right.
dies. So that first orc is dead. You've only got a few to go.
There we go. Well, as long as Dread Warriors aren't more powerful than orcs, I should be okay.
You should be fine with 3 body points. Statistically speaking, this next orc is now attacking you. So he moves over. He hits you twice.
Oh,
You block once. So you got another hit.
one more.
Oh man, you're at 5.
Yeah.
Oh dear. This is getting very sporty. You hit him back. Nope. He didn't block the no hit. And then it comes after you again. This is really going poorly. Hits you once. Blocked it. All right, you can hit him back.
Punch him back.
Nope. And he didn't block the no hits, so it attacks you again. 2. Block them both. This is unbelievable. All right, hit him back. Yes. Yes, that one dies too.
All right.
You killed
You got
another
this,
one.
kid.
You killed
I'm the
another one.
tiger.
I
I'm
cannot-
the tiger.
This is such a photo finish. All right, Zargon's turn. Does the Dread Warrior come up or the Orc? Nope, the Orc comes first.
Yep.
Oh, they're making you show down to fight the boss. What an absolute gonzo of a show. All right, let's see what poor old Dwarfy can do here. So once again, we're on to the Zargon turn.
Yep.
He's gonna get 1 hit.
No, I'm
Blocked
good.
it.
I'm good.
Fight him back. Do this.
I'm gonna live forever.
Apparently, yes. Nope. He didn't block it. I can't believe you have 2 hit points left. This is getting bananas. This is amazing. Zargon attacks. The Orc hits you once.
Oh,
Take
no!
damage. You're on your last hit point.
Oh, and I gotta take off my potion. I forgot to deduct it earlier.
Oh, I don't think it's going to matter because I think we're getting new player character sheets probably in a second.
Oh, yeah.
You can try and hit him though. Oh my God! It didn't matter. He didn't. He blocked whatever nonsense you did. And then does he attack you? 1 hit. Block it. Block it.
Yeah,
He did.
yeah.
All right.
Here we go. I'm gonna punch him back.
Wow. Let's see if you can hit him. You don't. He would have blocked it anyway. Zargon's turn. I cannot believe you're still alive. He hits you twice.
Uh-oh.
I think this is the end.
This is the
I think this is the end. Yeah, super dead. So you take 2. Oh my God.
Oh, Swaggle.
Poor Swaggle.
You fought
He did
bravely.
his best.
But bravely.
He did his best because he threw things away. The dwarf stuff is taking. You suffer the same fate as the scouts, defeated by Zargon's forces before you can report back your findings. That's it. We just died.
We did poorly.
Unbelievable. Well, we proved that 2 grown men can't necessarily play a child's board game.
Let's ride bikes.
I like that we played this exactly like we were, like it was in 1980, 88 or 89.
Yeah.
That's a perfect way to play it.
How's that not how you're
We
supposed
split
to
the party. You threw away your weapon the first time you attacked with it, which was incredible. And we had a total party kill. I'm actually shocked we made it as far as we did. There was only two bad guys.
We basically made it to the end.
We made it to the end. We absolutely made it to the end. I lost both my. I could not roll defense dice to save my life.
And I just couldn't land a hit at the end.
You just couldn't land a hit.
Because I took a lot of damage and I made a lot of armor saves, but
I think if you still had your hand, I think literally if you just hadn't thrown away your hand axe, we would have won it. We would have finished it off.
Look, I've watched a lot of Superman movies and TV shows.
Yeah.
I know that after all the bullets bounce off of him and the bank robber throws the gun at him, everybody's like, "Why'd you throw the gun at him?" One day it's gonna work.
One day it's gonna work. One day it's gonna work. We're gonna find a day where it actually happens. So we're gonna play. We have to get to the next mission. We have to play through it again. But what's good about this is one, we're gonna get to use some new heroes. So you have the Dreadmoon's Knight, which is a really cool hero.
Yeah.
And then you got the alternate elf miniature
Yes.
from Mage of Mirrors.
Yeah.
So you'll be playing with the elf and the knight in our next playthrough of this, which you see next week. And I'll be playing with basically the half of the starter set that wouldn't be represented by that. So we're saying the knight's counted for the dwarf. I'll be playing with the barbarian and the wizard. So we'll still have a fairly interesting party mix going into this. And the scouts will now go to try and find the scouts. Mentor's just sending. Mentor's got
scouts
more.
will find the scouts.
Mentor's like the Batman of this universe, where his child soldier army just keeps getting killed, and so he just recruits new ones. There's a lot of Robins down in the bone pit.
There's there's definitely a Soylent Green feel to this dungeon.
Yeah. What do you got? What do you got in Acrobat Orphans that I can send down here right now and try and find more of these? So we'll be back with that next week as we try and play through this again. With some different heroes this time.
We'll try.
We learned some things. We learned not to throw an axe
man,
away.
I didn't learn anything.
I know you did. This
I
is the
learned
problem. I'm going to carry this whole thing.
You have no idea. I'm going to do the exact same thing.
It's totally off the rails. So we'll see for that one next week. Big thanks for watching. Big thanks for Hasbro sending along this copy of the
First Light.
First playthrough. I had like 4 expansion things in my head.
Yeah.
Thanks, Alan Ash.